Hello. There we go. We are live. All right. You just never know with Facebook. Let's hope it lets us just have a full meeting, right? So, good evening, team. Amazing. How is your campaign going? Um, what's going on? I know I can tell you that mine turned around. So people are getting a little bit more back into their routine. And coming in stronger. So, yeah, how's it going for you? I've heard from a couple of you. Things are going on. Moves are happening. Have you moved? Are you one of the ones that have talked to me that you are either brand new and you're starting, which hallelujah, I've been working with some of the new team members. I'm so excited about the energy that's coming from them. So super excited about that. And then I've had other ones contact me, and they have moved. So that really puts them into the same category. Um, and, they talked a lot about it at convention, and it's about getting new customers. So, whether you're staying where you are and you just need to get more customers and get new ones, because we're always needing to refill that funnel and keep new customers coming in, or you've moved or you're brand new and you have to start from scratch again, pretty much. So we got to go back to the basics, right? What are the basics? Um, Basics for me is getting back out there again. Oh my gosh, I know it's got to be so hard, but getting back out there, and if you're shy, getting back out there with something that says what you do, right? So who has some Avon swag? For those of you that don't have any yet, the logo gear is in the What's New, or you can shop. Um, I believe you can go into featured, and I think there's a logo shop in there. But you can get shirts and hoodies or whatever that says Avon. Have people come to you if you're a little bit shy. Sometimes they'll come to you and say, hey, is Avon still around? And that opens it up. Um, Car decals. I've had some people ask me about that. Now, I heard at one point that Avon was kind of shying away from that. I personally did not take mine off. It is what it is, and I have not. Um, it is the best kind of advertisement. I'm not taking mine off unless they call me and say, "Hey, you got to take this off, or you're done." Um, because it advertises, and especially if you've moved into a brand new um, neighborhood that has like one of the oh, what are they called? Where they like monitor? We've got flies. I had the doors open today. Beautiful day. Now I got flies in here. Um, but if you have, like the neighborhood, you have rules in the neighborhood and you can't do certain things. So you can't pass out information to your neighbors. You can't have signs in your yard. What color can your house be? Those law enforcement neighbor people. Um, you can tell I don't have one. But if you have those and you have rules in your neighborhood, think outside the box. I have to say that I have learned from some of the best. I haven't had to do it myself for those reasons, but it's something that I've done just because I want to advertise, right? My van has it on it, has the information. And if you don't have if you're not wanting to do something permanent, get a magnet. We got magnets not too long ago with swag. Put that magnet on your car when you're, and I know I'm afraid of it getting stolen and stuff like that or getting worn out or whatnot. But uh, put it on there when you go into the grocery store. Slap it on there. I have even, and haven't been going out as much. But I'm telling you, in the days that I did go out, and this is how I build my business, I am one to put tags on my car next to the decal, so that when people are walking past my car, they could grab a book. And you know what? I got some customers that way. It wasn't foolproof because I didn't have a way to follow up, but I did get some interest. So, putting bags on your cars, you can get those little um, uh, the little clear things, that you put on the windows and they stick. You can hang one or two brochures off there. You don't have to hang a ton. I'm not telling you to do that. That would be, a lot of money. Just hang a couple, and see if anybody takes them while you're inside and gives you a call. I've had another rep that was, it's one of my ones, and I love her to death. She's always the one I've passed out everything. I've done everything and I have no customers. Well, she called me and she's like, someone called me and they're like, they picked up my book and they just like, they want to place this order. I'm like, see, it does happen. Just setting your books out is a little bit slower process of getting people to buy from you. So I don't make it my only my only way of doing it. And I tend to put out my older books that way. If I'm leaving them places that I can't follow up, I tend to leave out my older books. That way, when they call me, I'm like, and they're like, well, I have like a campaign two. I'm like, okay, well, let's see what we can do. I don't have to tell them it's old because 90% of those products are still here. Um, Prices might be just a little bit different. And if they are, that's when I say, that book is a little bit older. Our prices have changed just a little bit, but we do have that product. So put those older books out. Never throw a book away. Never, never, never throw a book away. Going back to some of the basics here. Um, Getting out, and one of them, she's like, I know I need to find a laundromat. Yes, ma'am, you do. Get them in that laundromat. People sitting around there, they need something to read. So laundromats, if they'll let you leave them there, great. Um, uh, let's see. Going back to just bringing it into your everyday. This particular friend, and she is working from home. So, no coworkers there. I get it. If you have a place where you can do it at work on your lunch hour or something like that, fantastic. If you don't, this means you're going to have to work a little bit harder, right? So, where do you go and who do you see? You got to go to the grocery store. Well, you don't have to, you can get it delivered, but um, even if you have it delivered, have that, when you give them a tip, give it to them in an Avon book. I do that in restaurants. Avon book, put the tip inside, and leave it on the table that way. They got to take the book to get the tip. So that's another way I've done it. Um, let's see. So I'm gonna hop on. I'm hoping that being live here tonight, guys, somebody's gonna hop on and have something going on in their business besides what I've had calls about. I've basically been dealing with new people, and that's okay because all my seasoned ambassadors are doing their thing. I hope that everyone took advantage of the um, 2 days of free shipping. I've got one more order to place for a customer. Yes, I do place orders for my customers on the $25 free shipping. I place orders for my customers that can't shop online, but also can't come to my house to pick up because that's the way I do business. Um, I place their orders for them. I'm just like, the old order takers. If you're old enough to remember calling in the Sears with your order. That's what I do. I take their orders and I place it and I say thank you and I help them shop. I cut good customer service that's going to get you what you need. Um, so right now we have the SPF all over face protection SPF. That's what we're doing for a free gift if we're not doing the free shipping. So, and that one is SPF60 is the code. That's for this campaign until Tuesday. So we've got until next Tuesday to finish out this campaign. So I'm hoping that we finish out strong and that that we're able to pull out a really good campaign. Because like I said, if it's changing for me, I feel like it's got to be changing for everybody, right? Sorry, guys, just talking. You ever guys get tired of hearing me talk? Anyway, um, so yeah, you just gotta go back to the basics and get done. Okay, so who has who has their nightly routine to that they do each night? Is it your skincare for for your face? Hopefully, all of us are doing some type of skincare. Evening skincare for me on my face tends to be the hardest one of the day. And I've heard that from a lot of people because you're just, you're ready to go to bed. You're just ready to unwind. So I am trying to do better at my skincare for the evening. Um, but what other rituals do you have at night? Um, I personally, I know I've talked to a few of you, and my customers know it. But you guys saw me at the beginning of did you catch it? I put on my vitamin C antioxidant. I love it. I put this on all day, but I put it on, in the evenings too. So putting on my vitamin C antioxidant is kind of a nighttime. It's an all the time, but it can be a nighttime thing. Um, but one of my other nighttime things, and I don't know if you guys have done this. Have you guys tried our lavender sleep sleep tight Z's? It's our relaxing lavender and rose scent. I get mostly lavender on this, and just because you want to give your skin that, after you do, for me, after I clean the kitchen, I've done all my stuff. I'm in, I'm kind of going in for the night or, winding down. This is, for me, the perfect thing to put my mind in, okay, Margie, it's time to wind down and relax and get ready to get those ever restful Z's that we need just to keep our bodies going, to keep us healthy and to keep us going, right? So, a simple sharing of what you do. And I purposely brought it up to you. But if I were going live, and I am going to be doing this soon, like I said, I've been trying to get a little bit more going with my social media. So I am going to try to do maybe once a campaign, a good morning and a good evening. And I want to come on and just kind of chat with my customers. And while I'm chatting with them, I'm just going to put on my lip antioxidant. I'm just going to use either I have the Z's or I have the Wake Up. So I could be putting on one of those two lotions. Don't even have to mention it. But what do you think the chances are somebody's going to say, hey, Margie, what was that you just used? because I've seen them do it to other people. And she's just really going through that, not really talking about it. And then somebody will say, hey, what did you use? And then that's her opening to say, hey, they could do it in the comments. They could do it while she's using it. But it's one of those things of, hey, what did you just use? And then you have your opening to talk about it without being salesy. Oh, this is what I do. And, this is how I relax my mind to, calm down, just get my body knowing that it's time to start relaxing and get ready to go to sleep. Calm the mind. I do think, the smell and lighting and all of that has to go into, your mornings and your good nights. So yeah, sharing that kind of stuff, that's what I'm going to do. Guys can try it if you like. Even if it's just a picture or if are brave enough to go live. Yeah, that's one way to go on. You're sharing without pushing. I've, really been trying to work on more social media, and I have to say, sometimes it feels so hard to get it done because it's like, um, I posted one today, and it's like I kept going back and finding things wrong with the video. I tried to get super, super, you know, I don't know, lots of things going. It was really in depth. Instead of taking the easy route, I tried to do it fancy. And sometimes just doing it is better than taking all the time it took me to do that one reel. Now I'm sharing that reel all over the place. You guys are more than welcome to go out there. It was a tip Tuesday, just on washing your face. And I took it from a video that I had actually done for the um, glow cleanser. But I really condensed it down and then just put it into a tip Tuesday on 5 habits to make your skin healthy. So um, you can, if you have enough videos and pictures, and that's the things that I wanted to do, and I'll probably do a couple after our meeting, is just taking some products and taking a few pictures, with the products. And that way, when I have a few minutes, I can slap it into a conversation, or I can just put it up on my social media with me and a product. Because like we said, we wanted to pick one or two products to, um, really work on each campaign. And we're sharing those products. Um, and to get intentional and to get laser focused, um, I am going to try to, one, not only write down, we were talking about it, getting our sheets, and writing down, exactly the products that we are going to highlight, um, and making sure that I get those products, either a video using them or pictures, both. And then as I build this, I'm going to keep it in a folder on my phone or on the computer and reusing them. You can reuse them, and just keep sharing them different places. And, it's not a bad, and if I have it, I can keep putting it into Canva, which is where I made the video. I took one of their templates, put in my video, changed some wording, and I went with it. Although I picked kind of a harder one this time. I'm going to pick an easier one next time. Um, but that's it. Having some video pre-made, um, and having some pictures pre-done, and then just keeping them, I can have them to get up faster. It's building that portfolio of pictures with me and not having them all in the same shirt or with the same headband or the same makeup or, the same hairstyle. I mean, like tonight, my hair is different because I did a blow dry than when I let it dry naturally and it's curly. So having pictures that have different, um, shirts, different hair, my hair is a little bit different. It just makes it look like a more spread out portfolio rather than I just sat down one day in the same shirt in the same spot and just started grabbing things and taking pictures. So I'm trying to grow what I have on hand so that I can use them. Um, Trying to get that social media going. And I'm also using them out on my Google business page because the more you can look and they can see you behind the scenes pictures, pictures of products, the more your Google business profile is going to be too. So I am always sharing my videos and I will make sure, pretty sure I will look at my last training on uploading to Google Business Profile and make sure that it's up to date on how I do it because I know things change. So yeah, I will go check out that video and I will make sure that you guys are getting updated information on how I post to mine and how I keep mine going. Because honestly, that's how I get my phone calls. It's how I get people interested. We're talking about new customers. That's how I get my new customers because I can't get out like everybody else. With my disability, I can't. Um, when I do go out, it's not as often. And so yeah, I do, you guys have heard me, 99% from home. I know how to get out there and do it because I did it before my disability progressed and things like that. But but now I do it this way, so I can give you the best of both worlds. But yeah, there's fall events out there. Flies are driving me nuts. There's two flies in here, and you would think that they could find some other place in the room besides me. One, because I probably put on a scent, and two, my drink. Um, they're driving me nuts. So yeah, vendor events. Are you going out? I know I put into the Facebook pay or group on Facebook. Mary Ann went out, took a simple few items, went out to her local park and just kind of set up a little thing and talked to some families in her area that just let them know that she's there. Avon's still hit there. Some people were new to it, younger families were new to Avon. So she was able to tell them about, Skin So Soft and um, other products that she had there with her. So great way. Get out there and talk to people. Do those little short 2 hour pop-ups, 30-minute pop-up. Your lunch, you have something going on with your lunch break. Um, do a little 30-minute thing in a parking lot somewhere. Um, don't worry about asking permission. When they tell you no, you just apologize and say, okay, fine, I didn't know, I'm sorry. And then you go. But how many people did you talk to before then? And most of the time they probably won't even come up to you. Um, let's see, Halloween's a little bit off. September. We've got back to school. Have you kind of seen your teachers? Sent them a little thank you or and a book. That's always nice to do. Get with your school, see if there's any fundraising that they would like help with. Something that you could do in that way. Fundraisers are a great way to get known and to boost up those award sales to boost up your level. Um, Gosh, y'all, I'm racking my brain here. Um, let's see, what else is there? What have I been doing? Um, what have I been doing? It's nothing's. I've been updating, my information. Been updating all of my information across the board, trying to get everything switched over to an Avon ambassador. How are you doing on that? Social media is a place that it doesn't cost you to update that. So if you can update that, update it to ambassador and show off that new title. Be proud to be an ambassador for Avon. Um, so I've been doing that, going around and catching places here or there. And I'm like, oh, it says Avon rep. I need to change that to Avon ambassador. Um, so I'm doing that kind of thing, kind of trying to get some ideas rolling to roll into fall because we're there. We're cool. We're having the cooler days here. Oh, I hope we're done with the 100-degree days. That needs to just be done. So we've really been enjoying these lower 80s. Oh my gosh, fantastic. Um, so trying to think, I am going to jump over onto GPT and I will share when I do that. Go over to GPT and talk with my assistant and see what she has to say for me. My GPT is a she. You can decide if your assistant is a male or female, but mine happens to be female. Um, let's see. So I'm going to touch in with GPT, see if I can't get some things to kind of roll into the new season. Yeah, that's where I am. I did. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to be getting, so everybody knows that Avon was closed Monday, the warehouse. So everybody's order is going to be a day late. Um, but somebody posted on one of the Facebook sites the what's new, and I usually try to not look at those because I want to be surprised when I get it in mind. But it happened to be there, and I happened to look through it, and OMG, the next what's new is going to break me. There is so much stuff in there that I want. I'm just like, oh, but I want that, but I want that, but I want to show that. So this is going to be the season and the time where it gets to be that there's going to be so much that we want. So we have two choices, right? We either got to work harder so we make more money so we can spend it on what we want to spend it on instead of just bills, or we're going to have to scale back what we want. Now, I'm personally in the boat that I would like to work harder so that I can get those items that I want. I'm very excited that since this order was nicer, that my customers came back, that I was able to get some of the What's New products that I really wanted to get. I've got the new foundation, uh, the new match tint glow coming in. I can't wait to try that. And I have the all over last thing, put it on all over skincare that JJ was going on about at conference that just locks everything in at night. So I got that coming. Um, what else did I get? I don't remember. I know I picked up some stuff off of the lowest ever price sale. OMG, did I pick it up because I got my collagen boost cream. I got my serum. Um, I know I got those two things. Can't remember if I got something else. But I was able to put stuff in my cart this time, making sure that I caught up on what I needed. Plus, I put my order in on Friday, so it was a learn and shop. So I have another uh, body butter coming in because I showed you all this thing is, I do love my body butter too. I have a thing, you know. Um, so I did show you all that, you know, I'm getting pretty low. So, oh, you just take the lid off. It smells so good. It's like opening up fresh oranges. I love this stuff. So I got my vitamin C body butter coming in from the live shopping. And they've got it was a nail, the rest of it was nails. So I've got to take some time for self-care, right? Other than the self-care that we do. And I need to do my nails because I still need to try my drops, my drying drops where it just dries in 2 minutes. So, yeah, I've got to do my nails. I'll have new color. I think I pretty much have the colors, but there are two colors coming out in the What's New that are going to be limited edition for the holidays. And I really wanted to get those too. OMG, there was such a long list. So with that, I have shopping to do. So I have some work to do because I need to be able to afford what I'm wanting to buy. And pamper myself and take care and do some self-care. And that's going to be, you know, that's what I have decided my new theme and not theme, but mine, what I'm going to share with my customers is self-care is important. And I'm going to be showing what I do for self-care. And hopefully that makes me do better at my own self-care. If I do it with my customers, then I'm doing it for me. So that's a win-win on in my books that um, I'm going to be doing it. So yeah, so that's what I got for y'all. I didn't have anyone jump on, a little surprised, but that's all right. Y'all are busy. Watch this when you can. Put the comments in. I will, you have any questions, I will comment back. And y'all just have a great into this. Like I said, we've got till Tuesday. Keep working, keep selling, and let's make this a fantastic campaign. All of you new reps, you've got that $100 goal. I'm sending out one business building bundle this weekend to one of our new reps that earned it. So you get that $100 in one of your first two campaigns, and I will send you some goodies. Everyone on my team has had this chance. So I hope that you take advantage of it. With that, I'm going to let y'all go tonight. Have a great campaign. See y'all soon.